The answer goes far beyond culture or tradition. It involves biology, economics, food safety, and even taste. Cost and practicality of raising them. Carnivorous animals need to eat meat to survive. That alone makes raising them extremely expensive and impractical on a commercial scale. Imagine feeding a tiger fresh meat every single day. Now multiply that by hundreds of animals just to sustain a meat industry. It would be economically impossible. On top of that, carnivores are dangerous and hard to domesticate. They require large spaces, specialized veterinary care, and are naturally aggressive. Meanwhile, cows, pigs, and chickens can thrive on grains, pasture, or food scraps, which significantly reduces production costs. Health risks and toxicity. Carnivores sit at the top of the food chain. That means they accumulate everything the animals below them eat, including toxins, heavy metals, and parasites. This is called bioaccumulation. The higher an animal is on the food chain, the more harmful substances build up in its body. That makes predator meat riskier for human consumption and increases the chances of contamination or disease. Plus, animals that consume raw meat are much more likely to carry parasites like Trichinella, tapeworms, or Toxoplasma, requiring extreme care when handling or cooking the meat. Taste and texture. Meat from carnivores is usually tougher, more fibrous, and has a strong, often unpleasant flavor, described as gamey or even rancid. That's because their muscles are built for hunting and intense movement, which changes the muscle fiber structure. On the other hand, herbivore and omnivore meat tends to have a milder flavor, a more tender texture, and fat that's better distributed, making it more pleasant and versatile for cooking across global cuisines. Food safety and scalability. Animals like chickens, pigs, and cattle have been farmed on a large scale for centuries. There's an entire infrastructure in place, from veterinary care to feeding systems, designed to make this process safe, efficient, and profitable. Carnivores, meanwhile, aren't part of this system. Raising them would involve constant risk of escape, aggression, disease, and logistical chaos. Also, herbivores can turn grass, corn, or soy into animal protein efficiently. Carnivores would just be a wasteful extra step in the food chain, consuming meat that could have gone directly to humans or omnivores. Culture and ethics. Finally, there's the cultural and ethical side. Many carnivores are seen as majestic or iconic, like lions and tigers, and are protected by conservation laws. The idea of eating them causes disgust or outrage in many cultures. Conclusion. So no, we don't eat lions, tigers, or other predators by accident. It's a combination of cost, practicality, safety, health, taste, and tradition. Eating herbivores and omnivores is simply more efficient, safer, and accessible. Why are online bets so addictive? Have you noticed how online betting has exploded lately? It's everywhere. In football ads, on social media banners, influencers doing giveaways, and free bonus offers just to get you started. But here's what nobody tells you. These platforms are designed to get you hooked. First, dopamine. Your brain working against you. Online betting activates the brain's reward system by releasing dopamine, the famous pleasure hormone. Every time you place a bet, even if you lose, your brain gets flooded with signals that mimic the feeling of winning. This is the same system involved in addictions to drugs, alcohol, or video games. And here's the problem. Dopamine hits are short-lived and fast. So your brain keeps chasing the next one, triggering a loop of constant repetition. Near wins. The cruelest trick. These platforms know exactly how to keep you engaged, with a subtle but powerful tool. The near win. Picture a roulette wheel stopping just one slot away from your number. Or a slot machine showing two matching symbols and missing the third. That's not luck, it's programming. This almost won feeling triggers the same pleasure response as an actual win, fooling your brain into thinking success is just around the corner. So you bet again, and again, and again. Sights, sounds, and hypnotic design. Betting apps and sites are sensory bombardments. Every click comes with bright lights, exciting sounds, digital confetti, coins dropping, and flashy animations. They're designed to make you feel like you're constantly winning, even as your money disappears. It's like a virtual Las Vegas with no clocks, no windows, and no exit signs. The loss cycle, an emotional trap. Addiction to online betting doesn't just come from the thrill. It comes from desperation to recover what's already lost. After a loss, many people fall into the chasing trap, making more bets in an attempt to win it all back. But the more they bet, the more they lose, and the deeper they fall. It becomes a vicious emotional spiral. Anxiety, guilt, anger, sadness, and often serious debt. What started as entertainment turns into a psychological and financial black hole. The perfect storm. Technology plus psychology plus money. What makes online betting so dangerously addictive is the combination of three things. Advanced technology that tracks your behavior and knows exactly when to offer bonuses to keep you engaged. Behavioral psychology used to create mental triggers and keep you locked in. A real money, turning every click into an emotionally charged decision. You're not just playing a game. You're being manipulated by a system that understands your brain better than you do. Final thought. Online betting is the new digital cigarette. Highly addictive, aggressively marketed, and disguised as fun. The pleasure is temporary. The damage can be long-lasting, emotionally, psychologically, and financially. So next time a free bonus pops up on your screen, stop and think, is it really worth it?